The first thing we're going to show this evening is a video that gives you an idea about what happens when you decide to adopt a pet from the Port Jervis Deerpark Humane Society.
Yeah, I was interested in adopting a dog. Adult is okay, maybe a puppy.
Very good. Why don't you go right on through this door.
In here?
Into the left is our main kennel. That's where we have our adult dogs. And if you go into the right, that's our puppy room. That's where we have our wee little puppies.
Okay, can I just look?
And just take a look.
Take a look.
If you want anyone to come out of the cage, come get me and I'll take someone out for you.
Great.
Anyone you see.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Left is big dogs, right is little dogs.
Right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ew. Little dog. Hi, little dog. And who are you? Oh, who are you? You're cute, huh? You're a dog. Oh.
Hey, did you find anything you liked?
I saw a little dog, a little puppy, the little brown one over there.
Okay, would you like to take him out of the cage?
I would love to take him out of the cage if I could.
Okay, great. Come out for you.
Get the pants. Get those pants. Get those
Sasha.
Yeah, that's Sasha. Baby.
And she belonged to somebody, didn't she?
Yes, she was a give-up ownership. The reason they gave her up was they were working, their shift changed to a 12-hour shift and they just weren't able to care for her. Here she is. Hello, baby. I hold you, baby. Okay.
Okay, you're a handful, huh?
Yeah, she's
Yes. Was she about 3 months old?
about 3 months old. She is a female. She is not housebroken.
Well, puppies, you know.
Yeah, sure. She's still a little baby.
And what is your policy on spaying?
She would need to be spayed by the time she's 6 months
6
old.
months. And I can do that at my own veterinarian?
Right, you take her to your veterinarian. We'd give you some cards to have your vet fill out.
I see.
But your vet would be responsible for giving her shots and spaying her, things like
And
that.
when should I take her for her first visit?
Her first visit should be within 5 to 10 days of adoption. Your vet, you'll just want to have her checked over. You never
I see.
know, with puppies especially, they pick up worms or,
Oh, yeah,
you know,
sure.
you want to have them checked
And
out.
then they need their shots too, right?
Right, right. They need some baby shots, and then she'll also eventually need a
shots.
rabies shot and a distemper shot.
Yes, I see. And then the veterinarian will tell me what else she needs?
Yes, the veterinarian will tell you exactly what she needs and when she needs it.
And now if I wanted to adopt Sasha, and I think I do you have an adoption fee?
Yes. Well, what we have first off is we have you fill out an application. It's a very simple application, and then that goes through an approval process. There is generally a next day wait on
Okay.
that. Okay. What we do then is we go on to the adoption. There are 2 separate contracts you fill out. One is a spay-neuter contract where you're promising to have her spayed. In her case, by the time she was 6 months old, if she were a male, it'd be 10 months old.
Oh, I see.
Yes, and then also that if you ever find for any reason you can't keep her, to bring her back to us.
I see.
And we'll just place her into another home. And the other contract you're filling out is basically promising to take her to a vet within the 5 to 10 day period, and just
Right.
general care things. There is a $30 cash deposit on a female dog, and that is refundable. Sasha? That is refundable.
Doggy.
Yes.
There we go. I lost my grip.
That is refundable once you've had her spayed, and you'll actually be getting back $50 from us.
Wow, that's really nice.
Yeah, and the extra 20 is our way of helping out a little bit with the cost
Oh,
of the
that's
spay.
nice. That's nice. Sasha, would you like to come home with me, baby?
Would you like to speak to Mommy?
Well, why don't we go fill out the form so we can see if we can have you, huh?
Yes, love. Okay.
So shall we fill them out?
Very good.
Great. Okay. I have a fenced-in yard, but my dog will be in the house always.
Right.
Is that okay?
That's
I mean,
excellent.
it's fenced.
Right.
For exercise.
For exercise,
But she'll always be a house dog.
Right.
Probably
Then
sleeping in my bed.
Then you'd indicate inside.
Okay,
That's what
inside,
she-
inside, yes, okay. And since I own my own home, I guess, but I filled it all in.
Okay, do you have the name of your dog's veterinarian, the dog you
Yes,
have at home?
yes.
Okay, very good.
Because I have 2 dogs at home, and we all go to the same veterinarian, so I'm sure that we can check. And I sign here. And I'm really anxious, so you'll call me as soon as you guys,
What we'll ask
approve
you
or-
to do, ma'am, is to give us a call tomorrow
All right.
morning. Okay, and then we'll let you know whether the application has been.
What time do you open?
We open at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
But you could call us as early as 9 o'clock if you'd like to.
Wonderful.
And we'll let you know.
Okay,
Okay,
great.
very
Thank you
good.
so much for
You're
your
very
help.
welcome. We'll look forward to hearing from you.
Okay, bye.
Hello? Yes, hello. Yes, you are welcome to come in today and pick up little Sasha. Your application has been approved. Okay, right. And there is a $30 cash deposit on her. And we'll have you fill out some contracts to take her home. Okay?
But what, a half hour ago, I'd like to get Sasha, please.
Okay, you ready to get her?
Yes, I sure am.
Very good. What I'm going to have you do first, though, so I have 2 contracts I need you to fill out.
Okay.
I believe I gave you a copy of these to read yesterday?
Yes, you did.
Okay, very good.
So I have to do a sign?
Right. Let me just explain them to you one more time.
Okay.
This is our animal placement contract. What we're basically asking you to do in this is blind to take Sasha to a vet within 5 to 10 days of
Right.
adoption, just for a general health exam, get her caught up on her shots.
Right.
And the other thing is that if for any reason you find she's not working out at home, or that you just can't keep her for any reason, even down the road, a year, 2 years, whatever, please bring her back to us. Then we'll simply find her another home. Okay? And this one will be her spay contract. Now, Sasha is 3 months old now.
And you said it's 6 months?
6 months. So we'll give you a spay date approximately in June.
All right.
To take care of that, and I'll give you some special cards to take with you.
Okay.
And when you have it taken care of, you'll have your vet fill it out, and then you'll mail it back to us, and then we'll be all set.
Right now, you said I had to give you a rice spay deposit.
Exactly. There's a $30 spay deposit.
Right, okay.
Very good.
And then when Sasha's spayed, I just bring the cards to you.
That's right, and you'll be getting back $50 from us.
Oh, that's great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So go ahead and get her
Okay.
on those, and we'll get Sasha all ready for you.
Okay.
Oh, this Hi, honey. You come to your new mommy, baby. Oh, look at you, my little girl. Oh.
Okay, now we have a collar on her, and on her collar, hello baby, we have a special tag. It has our name and phone number on it.
Oh, I see.
And a special ID number. If somehow Sasha should get out and lost, it connects her to us, and then it connects her to you. And we
Okay.
will call you and let you know she's here or that someone else has her. This is a very valuable tool.
Oh, yes, I can see that.
Yes, so be sure if you change your collar that this changes.
Always. Yes. Okay,
Yes.
Sasha. So we're all set with our
You are all
paperwork?
set. Oh, and there's more baby for you.
Oh, good. Sasha's ready to go. That's it.
We're gone, aren't we, baby? We're gone.
And then this is just a baby food kit.
Oh, thank
To
you.
get started with her.
Thank you
Okay?
so much.
You're
Oh,
very
I know we're
welcome.
going to have a happy life. Thank you very much.
Good luck
It's
with
so
her, and let
great.
us know how you're doing. Oh, we'll come back.
Now we'd like to introduce Lynn Tears, who adopted her pet from Fort Jervis Deerpark Humane Society.
Hi, everybody. I'm Lynn, and this is my little son, Wolf. Wolf is a purebred Rottweiler. According to the American Kennel Society, this is the second most popular pet in the United States. We in the humane community really don't like those kind of statistics because this becomes a very faddish dog. A fad dog means that everybody has to have one of these little guys. They don't know what they're getting into half the time, but they gotta have them. Now, Wolf has a pedigree that reaches way back about 30 years to Germany. And he's got a long line of champions in his blood, but it's a real shame that dogs like this wind up at shelters all over the country. The statistics show that a quarter of all dogs in animal shelters in the United States are dogs like this: German Shepherds, Akitas, Kieslins, Rottweilers, Labrador Retrievers. Isn't it a shame that people go out and get these dogs and they don't know what they're doing? You know, they don't research the breed. They don't take the time to talk to their families to say, well, you know, we'd really like a dog, but, oh, let's just go out and get one. And that's one way to approach the subject. Purebred dogs are a breed unto themselves, really. They have genetic defects if you're not careful, which is like deafness, blindness, a whole host of things. You have to go to a reputable breeder or go to a humane society, because you never know, these little guys are in a cage waiting. They've lost their home. The people, they just, you know, they can't handle dogs like this anymore. And these little sweeties wind up behind bars, so to speak, at a humane society. Now, our humane society got this little guy, and we adopted him. And he's been the light of our lives ever since. So on Saturday, hopefully, you'll get to meet a lot of these little guys and gals that have no home, and we really need your support to help keep us going. a little guy like Wolf, he has a good home with me and my husband and our other dogs. But there are so many dogs that we have at the Port Jervis Humane that don't have a home at all, and other animal shelters across the country who wind up with these beauties because nobody wants them anymore. So if you can tune in on Saturday and join us with our little companions that are at the shelter this week, I think you will see that having a dog like this from a shelter is a very, very fun little animal to have. So we'll see you all on Saturday. Thanks for listening. And now I guess it's back to Jan, who's going to pass this over.
To Debbie Fry, who has brought her two highly trained dogs to visit us tonight.
Hello, I'm Debbie Fry, and thank you for watching the program tonight, and we hope that you do stay tuned on Saturday to view the Humane Society telethon and to call in your pledges. A lot of people adopt a lot of nice dogs from the Humane Society, and we're going to have a lot of educational films on Saturday, and some of them are going to be addressing dog training and dog responsibility. See, we'd like those dogs to stay happy with you, and for you to stay happy with your pets. As Lynn was saying, a lot of dogs do end up, purebred dogs also, as well as mixed breeds, do end up at the Humane Society. Dog training is something that starts as puppyhood. It's very important that you spend a lot of time with your puppy and a lot of good quality training time. It doesn't take a lot of work, but it takes solid blocks of time, like 5-minute blocks, 10-minute blocks, a couple of times a day. We're not talking about 45 minutes or an hour at a time. You work with the puppy a lot like you work with a child sometimes. They just don't understand a lot of things. They need to know what's expected of them, and you need to know what your dog is capable of. If you've adopted an older dog, you may have some problems where the dogs have learned to disobey a command that you're trying to teach them. We'll show you how to change those commands so that your dog will respond to them. A lot of the things with training puppies, we'll teach good recalls with puppies, how not to be this great big looming creature over the size of a puppy, so the puppies are afraid to come to you. Or don't call your animals to punish them. Dogs, once they're called to punish them, they don't know how to differentiate between the different commands.
You got your hands full here.
Yeah. But
Have you viewed in on both of these dogs that Debbie brought?
you got the rear end of one and the head.
Debbie's done a lot of work through the years in dog training. And like she said, we're going to be seeing her on our telethon. We hope that everybody tunes in. There'll be some demonstrations with these animals, and it will be very educational for people. There'll be some simple tips that you can pick up when you're working with your own dogs.
All right. Over to our buddy on the end there, with his buddy on the end there. This is Jim. Take it away.
Hi, I'm Jim Williams, and I live and work in Matamoros, Pennsylvania. This is Princess here. We got Princess from the shelter about 7 years ago, and I'll never forget the day we went to pick up Princess. Princess didn't want to leave. She had it so good at the shelter, she persisted to stay underneath Bill Lloyd, who was the shelter manager's desk, and she had no intention of going home with us. I've been in the shelter several times, and the area that's kept in the shelter is so clean, I wouldn't mind living there myself. And I'll never forget Princess. She said, I don't want to leave here. But now that she's in a good home, I'm sure she'll never want to go back. And Princess, I wouldn't think of going anyplace else for an animal, a dog or cat in the area, because there's just so many out there that the shelter services by being stray. And it's really, for me, it's the only way to get an animal. And the problem with the shelter that they're facing now is, of course, there's very tough economic times for everybody, and all you people out there have heard this several times before. But the shelter is one thing that I believe that people take for granted. It's always been there. They feel it always will be there. And they feel that it's just some sort of self-sustaining institution. And that's just not so. And it's just been the past year that they've realized that they really must seek the help of the outside people who use their services. The shelter is like a business in the respect that it has employees, it has expenses, it has all the things you would normally expect in a business except for one thing. They don't sell a product. Their business is to move animals, cats and dogs. However, they don't receive any money for that. And that's kind of a tough way to do business. So they really do need all of your outside support. Saturday, the real important issue here is that you watch us on Saturday. That's why we're here tonight. Saturday is the first annual telethon. We've never done anything like this before, and we think it's going to be quite interesting. And we really appreciate the services here and the people of Access 8. And Saturday, you're going to see all kinds of really nice things. And for anybody who's an animal lover, you'll really appreciate watching at any point on Saturday. We've got several professional videos that were supplied to us by reputable companies and organizations. We've got a lot of local videos. I know several people in businesses that have pets, and we went in on location, took some videos. I have several area businesses that plan to contribute to the Port Jervis Deerpark Humane Society, and they plan on coming on live. So we've got lots of really nice things happening Saturday. Me personally, well, you're going to see my face doing the tote board. I'll be letting you know if what kind of progress we're making. I'll be talking to the area business people who come in, and I'll be telling you throughout the day who donated and how we're doing. But the main thing is you watch and have a great time. It should be lots of fun. You think, Jan?
Okay, now we're going to move to Linda Gerenzer, who's going to give us some reasons and actually dispel some myths about how the shelter operates.
Yes, our telethon is on Saturday, as we've tried to tell everybody. We've been working very hard to try to get community involvement and to reach out, because we're not a self-sustaining organization. 43% of our income is from donations alone, and we need you to help us, not your neighbor, we need you. We receive absolutely no federal funding, no state funding. We do not get any grants. One thing that we do have, we have municipal contracts with some of the municipalities around. Though we have an open door policy, only 7% of our income comes from the municipal area. We have an open door policy, as I said. We take in animals from all over, from New Jersey, from Pike County, from Middletown. We're one of the few shelters that does not turn down cats. Now, several people, we've heard a lot of rumors through the years. Our founder, Robert Kleinstuber, founded the shelter and then provided an endowment for us. The board is committed to only spend the interest from that endowment. That only provides 30%. So we keep getting back to the fact that we're trying to raise 43% of our income for operational expenses, because we have tremendous bills. We have a pet food bill that you wouldn't believe, heating bills. We have big bills, veterinary bills. So whatever the community can do to help, we would certainly appreciate it. We're trying to reach out at this point because it is absolutely necessary that we do that. So please join us on Saturday, and we'll show you some very interesting material. We're planning on having the U.S. Customs Service here to demonstrate two narcotics dogs. Ramapo rescue and search dogs will be here. We look forward to seeing you then. Call in with your pledges that day. Thank you.
I will be looking forward to seeing you, and hopefully you'll be looking forward to seeing us. No matter what shift you're on at work, we'll still be available when you come home because we will be on for 10 hours. Don't forget, Saturday, April 3rd, from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., we'll be waiting to hear from you. We really need the help. We're looking forward to finding homes for a lot of the animals that we'll be showing on your screens. It's going to be a good time. No matter what time you turn on, there's going to be something interesting for you. And if you know someone who's thinking about adopting a pet, tell them to watch. They might get some information that they hadn't even thought they'd find. We'll be looking forward to hearing from you. So long.
See you Saturday, everybody,
Tune in and call in.
10 a.m.
to 8 p.m.
Don't miss the excitement.
All right, Pam.
Thank you, Kim.
Hi, I'm Lynn Tears, and this is Woof, and we're from the Port Jervis Humane Society. This Saturday, April 3rd, 1993, from 10 a.m. till 8 p.m., we're having a telethon right here on Access 8. Right, Woof? We have to raise some bucks for the Humane Society because little guys like this really need a good home, and they need a nice place to stay in the meantime, and that's us at the Humane Society. So if you can, please join us this Saturday. Like I said, from 10 to 8. We'll be here calling your pledges because we really need your support. Thank you very much. Say goodbye, Woof. Woof. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Debbie Fry from the Port Jervis Humane Society. What we want you to do next Saturday, April 3rd, from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. is to come. Sit. Stay and watch the telethon. Please.
Hi, I'm Jane Matthews, and this is Pim, and we'll be looking for you on Saturday, April 3rd from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. at the Port Jervis Deerpark Humane Society Telethon. See you then.
Hi, I'm Tammy Magos, and I'm the program director at Access 8 Television. And this is Farah, and she's very comfortable, just like we want you to be, on Saturday, April 3rd, 1993, from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. for the Port Jervis Deerpark Humane Society Telethon. We'll be here, and we'll be looking for you, right?